guys, I hope you're doing okay dyan. Sa mga hindi po nakilala sa akin, ako po si Jake. I'm one of the pastor here at ICS Church. Since na-extend ang quarantine, what we gonna do today is magkaroon po tayo ng interview, isa sa mga pastor dito sa ICS Church. And through this interview, makilala po natin sila kung sino sila, who they are, what they do, and ano yung mga priorities nila sa buhay. I do hope po na marami tayong matutunan sa kanila. So, let's go! Hey, hello Ate Renz.
Hello.
Before tayo mag-start, can you tell us about yourself muna po?
So, sabi nga ni Javes, ako si Renz. He calls me Ate Renz. My full name is Renee Visca. I'm one of the leaders of ICS Church, where Javes is an associate pastor. And yun po, married to Pastor Chad, the lead pastor of ICS. I am a mother of 2 children. Nathaniel is my firstborn. He's 16 years old, and Annalay, 7 years old. Okay, so far I'm a stay-at-home mom. It's been more than 5 months na stay-at-home. Homeschooler.
Wow. So, ito yung mga tanong, 10 questions lang naman. So, question number 1, mahilig ka ba sa adventure?
Pwede, makakonsider ko. Mahilig ako sa adventure.
Okay. So, ito yung tanong. Tell me about the most interesting place you've ever traveled to.
One of the most interesting places na I've traveled to, usually naman nag-travel ako with my family. It's a place in Thailand called Khao Yai. Khao Yai, it's a Thai word which means big mountain. So it's a very mountainous place. It's 3 hours away from Bangkok or from the capital. It is very interesting kasi parang malapit lang siya sa city, but once you're there, it's really very mystical. Kasi yung para kang nasa ibang lugar, parang wala ka sa Thailand. It felt like I was in Middle Earth, yung parang sa Lord of the Rings. It's very interesting kasi pag nandun ka, very relaxing, tapos maganda yung scenery. And also the experience we had as a family when we went there, talagang sobrang ganda. So you can look it up in Google, Khao Yai.
Nice. So kailan kayo nakapunta nun?
Siguro a year or 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
So with the family?
Yes, the entire family. It was our New Year's trip.
Nice. Okay, question number 2. What is something you've never done that you've always wanted to do?
Something that I've always wanted to do pero hindi ko pa nagagawa. Siguro yung I wanna give myself and siguro yung mga gusto kong kasama, family ko, is 1 month to do road trip.
Road trip?
Initially, it was because siguro for everyone, kasi we spent 11 years in Thailand. Ito yung gusto namin gawin. We wanna do road trip from north to south. From the center, go up, and then go down to south. So, road trip lang. And then we would go to all the different places in Thailand. In the Philippines, medyo mahirap mag-road trip kasi puro islands tayo. Pero I really wanna do that someday. Someday.
Mangyari po yan. Okay, number 3. What do you do when no one is looking?
When no one is looking, iba-iba. Nagkakalikot ng mga kung ano-ano, yung mga gamit. Kapag nag-move ako yun, titingnan ko kung ano yung mga sulok-sulok ng bahay, or I will just try to arrange. Kapag nagre-relax naman, I would reflect. Tingin lang ako sa ceiling, nag-iisip, or nagbabasa. Yun lang, nakatingin sa wala.
Nakatingin. Cool. Number 4. What was the best gift you've ever given to someone?
Kailangan ba gift talaga?
Kayo po ba? Best
gift. Ba? Unconditional love.
Unconditional love.
Hindi, unconditional acceptance, unconditional love. Yung parang, yung mga regardless of the background, regardless of any mistakes that you know, parang you're willing to set that aside and embrace and accept the person. Tapos, yung wala akong maisip na physical gift eh. Basta yun.
Unconditional.
Ang showbiz. Pero totoo yun.
Okay, sige. Ako lang po. Kasi it surpasses physical, materials na mga bagay. Number 5. What thing or person has influenced you the most?
What thing or person? Apart from, our faith is important to us. Siyempre, yung word, si Jesus. Pero yung human being talaga na naka-influence sa akin na my husband, si Pastor Chad. Pastor Chad, kasi yung pinipreach niya, he lives it out. And when he says live a life of love, pinapakita niya yun. Pinapakita. It doesn't mean na he's perfect, pero parang nakita mo yung effort. So siya yung malapit sa akin na talagang naka-influence sa akin. Tapos madami akong mga writers na sinusundan, Priscilla Shirer, Joyce Meyer, Jen Simbala. Sila yung mga virtual mentors. Tawag ko sa kanila virtual mentors kasi hindi nila ako kilala, pero I learned from them.
So, through books,
through books, podcast, yung mga sa YouTube.
Dami pala, dami. So, number 6, what is the most important thing you have learned in life?
Sa ngayong stage ko, ngayong stage ng buhay ko na been married for 17 years, now in my 40s na, hindi mo talaga you can make so much plans, you can dream so many dreams in life. Pero ang importante ano yung will ng Panginoon sa buhay mo. I mean, when we were teenagers, you talk about God's will. Pero ngayon, iba yung dating when you say God's will eh. Kasi, di ba, with the coronavirus, nire-record po namin to during the coronavirus eh, di ba? Before the coronavirus, we're thinking of so many plans, we're thinking of so many things. And this hit, and ma-realize mo, God is in control. So you just have to ask, ano yung will mo, Lord?
Will ni God. 7, what's the most courageous thing you've ever done?
Umalis kami from the Philippines to go overseas. I think that's a courageous thing to do. And we built a life there for 11 years. It was a settled life. And that was, I think, courageous. Kasi nung pumunta kami doon, we didn't know if I'm gonna get a job or what's gonna happen to us. And another courageous step we did was we went back after being so rooted there with all the jobs, friends, and church. We felt that the Lord is moving us back here. So it did make sense during that time, but it's unfolding now. Kasi minsan kapag very stable yung life mo, di ba? Na you have all of the resources you need, na parang, Lord, bakit? Pero you have to go. And for us to make that decision and actually go out of it, I think that's courageous. Glory to God for that.
Pero kung sa personal lang nyo po, ayaw nyo talagang pumunta dito, kung sa inyo lang.
If I am going to think about the comforts of life, na parang mawawala na kung aalis ako sa work, aalis itong mga perks na to of being in that, siguro my flesh would say stay, pero we've reached a point na parang if we don't go, we are going to disappoint God. And for me, yun ang ayoko mangyari sa buhay ko, na I'm gonna live na parang dinisobey ko si God.
So, importante na obedience talaga sa Panginoon.
Oo, kasi but if you consider yourself as a follower of Christ and if you don't obey Him, parang what's the point, di ba? And you would know na parang, Renz, pag hindi mo to ginawa, you are disobeying God and it doesn't give you peace eh. Yung mga perks na yun, yung pera, yung magandang bahay and all that, those things are from the Lord anyway. So, He can give it back to you eh. Kung alam niyang kailangan mo.
Yan. Okay. 3 more. Number 8, what's the one food you could never bring yourself to eat?
Siguro yung kasi sa Thailand, madaming grilled na palaka.
Palaka?
Oo, palaka. Frog. Ang tawag nila doon, op-op. Yung kokak-kokak.
Akala ko hindi yun poisonous yung
Hindi, meron naman mga palakang bukid eh. Siguro kung fried, kaya ko pa siya. Pero yung naka-grill, ayun.
Kasi as in once, hindi po panay kayo. Ano yun?
Ayoko talaga. Siguro ulo ng manok din, ayoko.
Ayaw din ang ulo ng ulo. Baka makain mo yung brain.
Pwede.
Anyway, okay, number 9. If you were told you only had 1 week left to live, what would you do?
Ba yung tanong na yun? Ano, I will keep my family close to me. Yun lang. Kasama kami 24/7.
So, family talaga. No?
Ah.
Number 10, last. What would you like to be known for?
Ayan, mga tanong mo, Jabe. Wala bang tissue? Basta, I wanna be famous at home. I wanna be most famous among the people closest to me. So, I wanna be known for, kung ano man yung, I wanna be known for, parang a woman after God's own heart. So, hindi ko alam yung mga details na yun. Yung parang, kung ano yung direction ni Lord, dun ako. Gusto ko yung pag naisip nila, parang ba wala na ako. Ayan si Renee, she just followed God. Yun lang.
So, instead of being famous sa labas, yun lang. Ang mahalaga sa'yo is maging famous dito sa first sa family. Tapos sa friends, tapos saka na yung mga stranger.
Oo. Ngayon kung maging famous ka sa labas, bonus na lang yun. Pero
Bonus na lang.
Parang I want my family to be the first one to say good things about me. Not the people outside of the family. Kasi parang mag-overflow naman yun eh. If ever, di ba?
Thank you, Te. Thank you so much.
Te.
Yay! Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope marami po kayong natutunan, marami kayong lessons na napupulot sa pamamagitan ng video na ito. And thank you din, Ate Renz, thank you din, Pastor Chad, sa pag-oo nitong interview. Marami po kami natutunan, of course. And thank you po sa buhay nyo. And guys, don't forget to like and share kung marami po kayong natutunan. And look forward po sa next video na gagawin po natin. So, God bless you.